Let's just share the video. Let's share the video. Take somebody in comments. We're waiting for others to join. Take somebody, share the video. Take somebody in comments, share the video. As we wait for others to join, I just want you to be worshiping. I just want you to be worshiping. Just begin to adore Him. Just begin to love Him. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. I hope you are all well, and I hope we all had a wonderful day. Like I said before, we are going to be talking about deliverance from a brother's hand. Deliverance from a brother's hand. Maybe we may need to define what a brother is. A brother can be a blood brother or a blood sister. We are talking about those who are elders to us. A brother can be a biological brother or a biological sister. We can also talk about those people who were there in the field before us. We can also talk about those people who have better experience than us. We can talk about those who are older than us in terms of age, in terms of maturity. So we are not only talking about biological brothers, but we are talking about generally about those people who were there before us. People maybe who were in your field of work before you, people who were there in marriage before you, people who were there in relationships before you, people who were there in business before you. Those are the brothers that we want to talk about today. Those are the sisters that we want to talk about today. So we are going to read some scriptures to understand what we mean kind of cheating deliverance from a brother's hand. What is a brother capable of doing? What is a sister capable of doing in one's life? Why do we need to pray for deliverance from a brother's hand or from a sister's hand? Why do we need to pray for deliverance from that? I think many of you were already on this platform when we were praying against household wicked enemies, when we were showing the atrocities and the conspiracies that a brother a real biological brother or a biological sister, a grandmother can do against his own kinsmen, against his own brethren. So we're just going to be dwelling more on that also as we get into our teaching for today. So the first brothers that I'm going to be talking about, are Abel and Cain. I'm going to talk about Abel and Cain. We want to see what a brother is capable of doing. So I'm going to talk about Cain and Abel. That is Genesis chapter 4. Genesis chapter 4. Let's all turn our Bibles to Genesis chapter 4, verse 8. Genesis chapter 4 from verse 8. It says, Now Cain talked with Abel, his brother. I want you to take note that Cain was Abel's biological brother. Cain was Abel's biological brother. Now Cain talked with Abel, his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel, his brother, and killed him. So, nasi tiri kuda kutaura nenyaya yemweya wemadzikoma, mweya wemabrothers, mweya wemasisters. Unoti ukabata munhu unogona kukonzeresa kuti munhu auraye his own brother or her own sister. Unoti kana ukabata munhu unogona kukonzeresa kuti munhu aparadze destiny yebrother yake kana destiny yesister yake. Unoti ukabata munhu unogona kukonzeresa kuti munhu aparadze marriage yebrother yake kana marriage yesister yake. We have heard so many stories. Ema sisters vakatorerana varume, ema sisters vakatorerana mabusiness, ema sisters vakaparadzirana madestinies. This is what we are going to be talking about today. Cain was Abel's biological brother, but being a biological brother like that, ane mweya unoti wakamubata unouraya Abel, his own blood, his own brother. So ndikuda kutaura nyaya yekuti kune mweya unogona kubata even your own sister, kune mweya unogona kubata even your own brother, akaita your worst enemy in life. We once prayed about household wicked enemies, and we have some household wicked enemies in our families. Some of you, the battles that you are fighting, they are not your battles per se, but they are battles that are meant to dishearten or to frustrate even your parents. Maybe it's an uncle, maybe it's an aunt who is fighting and trying to frustrate your own mother or your own father. But because they cannot do that by attacking them personally, they can decide to do that by beginning to attack you, the children, by beginning to attack the offspring, by beginning to attack the seed of the person that they want to attack. That is household wickedness, household wicked enemies. So we are saying we want to pray for deliverance from the hands of a brother. We want to pray for deliverance from the hands of a sister. Mweya wemadzikoma, mweya unobata Cain, mweya wekuti anogona kuparadza vana vemuning'ina wake, anogona kuparadza destiny ya Abel, anogona kuparadza upenyu chaiwo wa Abel. Wabata Cain mweya uyu wakamusundidzira kuti auraye muning'ina wake chaiye. So this is what we are going to be talking about today. We are going to be talking about household wicked enemies, but we are going to pray that God deliver us from the hand of our brothers, deliver us from the hand of our sisters. Some of you actually know, Kuti, there is a household wicked enemy in our family. Maybe it's an uncle, maybe it's an aunt, maybe it's a grandmother, I don't know. But you know, Kuti, there is a household wicked enemy. So when we are praying, Kuti Mwari, deliver us from the hand of our brothers, deliver us from the hand of our sisters. Maybe ndi baba mkuru mukoma wa baba, vaokunyatsoziva kuti na baba vako havaonane, and because of that, he is now attacking you. He is now attacking your brothers. He is is now attacking your siblings. So when we are praying, we are saying, God, deliver us from the hand of a brother, deliver us from the hand of a sister, deliver us from household wicked enemies. So we are also going to read Genesis chapter 27. Genesis chapter 27. Genesis chapter 27. Genesis chapter 27 verse 41. Genesis chapter 27 verse 41. So Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing which his father blessed him. I want you to take note why Esau hated Jacob. I want you to take note of the reason why Esau hated Jacob. So Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing with which his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, they don't need to tell you that they are your enemy. They don't need to tell you that they hate you. They don't need to tell you that they want to terminate your destiny. They don't need to tell you that they want to terminate your children's destiny. They can just think about it in their heart. They can just think about it in their heart, and they can plot and conspire against you. They can plot it in their hearts, and they can conspire against your children. They can think about it in their heart, and they can conspire against your marriage. They can think about it and conspire about your business. So the Bible is saying, so Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing with which his father blessed him. So the hatred is not against anything about you, but the hatred will be against the blessing which is upon you, the blessing which is in you. There is something that you are good at. There is something that you are excellent at, and this hatred can be targeted at that blessing that is upon you, at that spirit of excellence, spirit of distinctiveness that is upon you. Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing which was upon him. Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing which was upon him. And he said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then I will kill my brother Jacob. Wickedness yacho, mweya wacho kana ukabata munu, aude kusiya munu achirarama. Mweya unoda kusiya wauraya, mweya unoda kusiya waziva kuti it's done and I'm done with this and this person is never going to rise again. So zvazvinoita kana uri mweya wasumuka uchida kuparadza business rako, mweya unosimuka uchida kusiya wariparadza zvekuziva kuti haachagone futi kusimuka in that particular business. I don't know how the spirit can do it. The spirit can tarnish your name. The spirit can spread bad information, bad reputation about your business and about you, to totally terminate you, to totally terminate your business. Kuti uve wakubvisa mu business iroro zvachose zvekuti even when you try to start again, people will still not trust you. People will still not believe that you can deliver what you say you can deliver. So that is the spirit. Ndiwo mweya unoti ukabata madzikoma, mweya unoti ukabata vakati tangira kuzvarwa, mweya unoti ukabata vakati tangira kupinda mu business, mweya unoti ukabata vakati tangira kupinda mu marriage, audi kukusiya uri on your feet. Ausi mweya unoti ndinoda kuti arware. Ausi mweya unoti ndinoda kuti business rake rifambe zvishoma. Ausi mweya unoti ndinoda kuti marriage yake isare iripo. Mweya unenge uchiti I want her to be divorced. Mweya unenge uchiti I want her out of this business and totally out of it. Mweya unenge uchiti I want her out of this marriage and out of it forever. Zvekuti kana wapinda unogona kunoomesa moyo wemurume wako kuita dombo. Zvekuti even anga achaita pfungwa dzekuti I want to reconcile with my wife. Mweya iwoyo unonosiya waomesa moyo wake kuita dombo. Zvekuti he won't even think about you. He won't even want to hear about you. That is the spirit. Inoti ikabata madzikoma inoda kukusiya uri down. Inoda kusiya business rako riri 6 feet under. Unoda kusiya marriage yako iri 6 feet under. Unoda kusiya career yako iri 6 feet under. Unoda kusiya ma destinies evana vako ari 6 feet under. Some of you guys, the battles that you are fighting right now, they are battles that were supposed to be fought by your father and his brothers, or your mother and his sisters. But because they failed, or because they are done with your father and with your mother, now they are coming for you, the offsprings. They want also to fight you so that they can continue to frustrate your own parents. I don't know if you are hearing me. Some of your battles are not your battles per se, but there are battles that stretch long back. There are battles that stretch back to your parents. There are battles that stretch back to your grandparents, to your grandparents. Vaingorwisana, and they cannot avaskugona kuregedza kurwisana. Now they want to frustrate your own parents by attacking you, by frustrating you, by terminating your destiny, by terminating your marriage, by terminating your business. Why? Because your own parents should never enjoy. Your own parents should never have peace. Mweyawe madzikoma ndoja unoita. Zvakuti munhu anogona kubheja kuti nyange akashanta akavaka akaita pfumi yaanayo, but vana vake they are not going to do anything. Hatred yaingove yekuti sei akagona kuvaka imba yakanaka, sei danga rake rakazara nemombe, saka ndoda kumufikisa. Iye ndamutadza azvigona, but vana vake havasi kuzombozviita. Mweya wemadzikoma kana wabata unogona kudaro. Unogona kuti iye ndatadza kumubudisa mumarriage, but ndinobata pavana vake vanobuda chete kana kuti havafe vakaroorwa. Mweya wemadzikoma unogona kudaro. So Esau is saying, because of the blessing with which my father blessed Jacob, the days of mourning for my father are coming. They are nearer. I'm going to mourn for my father. Then I will slay my brother Jacob. Imagine a biological brother, a blood brother, is plotting in his heart to slay his own brother. Is planning to slay his own brother. Kana baba vangu vakafa ndikavachema, then I'm going to come for him. So ndo zvinoita mweya wema brothers, mweya wema brothers unotoplota avambokuudze, and you will never know it. They will not even tell you. They will not even show it, but they will be conspiring and they will be plotting behind the scenes, behind closed doors. They will be plotting and they will be conspiring behind closed doors. I'm going to slay my own brother. I'm going to slay my own brother. We are also going to read Genesis chapter 32. Genesis chapter 32. Genesis chapter 32. Verse 11. Genesis chapter 32, verse 11. Verse 11. Ndopa unozonzwa Jacob akuita this prayer, and this is where our theme is coming from. Jacob is now making a prayer and he's saying, deliver me, I pray, from the hand of my brother, from the hand of Esau, for I fear him lest he come and attack me and the mother with the children. I want you to note this. This spirit This spirit, ya Esau, it will not only come after Jacob, but it will come after even Jacob's wife. It will also even come after Jacob's children. So Jacob is now praying and saying, God, deliver me from the hand of my brother Esau. Tonight there is a Hannah who is supposed to pray and say, God, deliver me from the hand of my brothers. Deliver me from the hand of my sisters. Not only biological brothers, not only biological sisters, but everybody who was maybe in a marriage before you, everybody maybe who was in a business before you, everybody maybe who attempted to do a certain course before you. I just want you to pray tonight and say, God, deliver me from the hand of my brother. Deliver me from the hand of my sister. So Jacob is now making a prayer. Oh Lord, deliver me. Deliver me from the hand of my brother Esau. For I fear that he may come and destroy my wife and my children. He may come and destroy me, my wife and my children. So when you are praying this prayer, you are not praying for yourself only. You are praying for your husband. You are praying for your children. You are praying for your descendants. I want you to take notes. I want you to take note of this. The battles that you are not going to fight today, there are battles that you are leaving for your children and your descendants to fight after you. My spiritual father, some few days back, he was teaching us about the battles that we do not fight right now, that are going to come and haunt our own children. And he was speaking about Saul. When Samuel said to Saul, I want you to go and fight the Amalekites, and I want you to utterly destroy the Amalekites. Then the Bible says, and Saul went and fought with the Amalekites, and he destroyed all the other Amalekites, but they spared Agag. They spared Agag. Then in the book of Esther, the Bible says, and Mordecai was an offspring from the house of Saul, and Haman was an offspring from the house of Agag. I want you to take note of this. Saul spared Agag when the Lord said, utterly destroy all the Amalekites. And in Esther, the same battle that Saul did not fight well is coming and is rising to hound his own grandchild, or his own great-grandchild, who is Mordecai. This is why there was enmity between Mordecai and Haman. It was an issue of a battle that the grandfather didn't fight. The grandfather didn't destroy Agag, and now Haman is rising against Mordecai. If only Saul had killed and utterly destroyed even Agag, this battle was not going to be there between Haman and Mordecai. So all I'm saying is, the battle that you are not fighting right now, I don't know who the household wicked enemy is. I don't know who the brother or the sister who is fighting against you is. But the battle that you are not going to fight for your children and for your descendants today is the battle that is going to hound them in the future. So I want you to pray this prayer well. God, deliver me. Because right now you are fighting that battle. And if you are not going to be persistent, and if you are not going to be violent to fight and triumph in that battle, you are going to leave that same battle for your children and for your great-grandchildren to fight. So you should be very violent when you are making such prayers. Every household wicked enemy should be utterly and totally destroyed. Every adversary of your life should be utterly destroyed, because if you don't pray well, and if you don't triumph over that adversary, your children are going to face the same adversary in the future. So Jacob is saying, God, deliver me from the hand of Esau, because I know and I fear him, that he may come after me, and not only me, but he may come even after my wives, and he may even come after my own children. So this battle that we want to fight, these prayers that we want to make, we are not making these prayers for ourselves only, but we are praying for our children. We are praying for our spouses. Deliver me, Lord, from the hands of my brothers. Deliver me, Lord, from the hands of my sisters. Now we are going to read Genesis chapter 37. Genesis chapter 37. Genesis chapter 37, verse 19 to 20. Verse 19 to 20. Then they said to one another, look, this dreamer is coming. Come therefore, let us now kill him and cast him into the pit. And we shall say, some wild beast has devoured him. We shall see what will become of his dreams. Listen, these are not people from outside. These are blood brothers to Joseph, but they are saying this dreamer is coming. Let us kill him. Let us kill him, and we shall see what shall become of his dreams. So the reason why they are fighting against you, the reason why they are your adversaries, the reason why you are facing this adversity is because there is a dream inside of you, and to kill the dream inside of you, they have to terminate you. To kill the dream inside of you, they have to frustrate you. To kill the dream inside of you, they have to stagnate you. They have to lock you down. They have to suppress you. And this is what Joseph's brothers are planning. This is what Joseph's biological brothers are planning. What is the dream inside you? What is the dream inside you that is tearing that adversity against you? What is the dream inside you that people are after that dream, that people want to terminate that dream, that people want to frustrate you so that you cannot live to fulfill and to walk in that dream? What is that dream? So mweya wemadzikoma ukabata madzikoma unoda kuuraya, unoda kusiya waparadza munhu, unoda kusiya wamukandira mugomba. They are saying we want to kill him and throw him into a pit, and if they ask, we are going to say a wild beast devoured him. Unoda kuzviita, but awude kuzikanwa. There are people who are plotting and are conspiring against you, but they never want to be known. They never want to be exposed that they are the ones who are doing it. So they are going to do it behind locked doors. They will not do it openly. So whatever they are doing, whatever they will be doing, they will do it behind your back. They will do it behind your back. They will do it behind closed doors. So we want a Hannah who is going to pray for revelation. A Hannah who is going to pray to say, God, reveal to me even those things that are being plotted and the conspiracies that are happening behind closed doors. The conspiracies that are happening against me even in the dark. Because I want you to realize this. Joseph is not even aware that this is what his brothers are plotting against him. Joseph is carrying in him all the love that a brother should carry for his brothers, but they are conspiring and they are plotting against him. Vachingwa they began to plot. Vachingwa they began to conspire, but they are conspiring. Pasina umwe muno arikuvanzwa. Why? Because havade kuzikanwa. So I want you to take note of this. They are not going to do it in a way that you will even get to know about it. They will do it behind closed doors. That is the reason why some of you are even asking yourselves, but what is happening in my life? Why is my life stagnant? Why are my children like this? Why is my marriage like this? Why is my business like this? It's because there are some brothers, there are some sisters who are conspiring against you behind locked doors. There are some sisters who are conspiring against you behind your back. They don't want to be known, but they are doing it. They don't want to be known, but they are controlling your life with a remote control. They don't want to be known, but they want you down and 6 feet under. They didn't want to kill Joseph only, but they are saying, let's kill him and throw him in a pit. So they are saying, let's destroy his business. Tori kantira mugomba. Let's destroy his career. Tori kantira mugomba. Let's destroy his marriage. Tori kantira mugomba. So there needs to be a Hannah panoda Hana achanamata kuti Mwari ndiratidzei even zvavari kuronga ndisati ndasvika pavari, ndiratidzei even zvavari kuronga behind closed doors. Because Jeremiah 33 verse 3 says, call unto me and I will show you all the great and hidden things that you do not know. Daniel, God reveals deep secrets. So God is going to reveal to you, but there needs to be somebody who is going to pray for that spirit of revelation, who is going to pray that God open my eyes, open my ears, so that I see and I hear what they are conspiring against me, even if I'm not there. Because if Joseph had prayed for the spirit of revelation, he was supposed to know that my brothers are conspiring to kill me, my brothers are conspiring to throw me into a pit. Maybe he could have avoided going there. Some of these people, you dine with them, you trust them, you tell them your secrets, you tell them your plans, you tell them every progress that you are making, maybe in your relationship, maybe in your marriage, maybe in your business, maybe in your career. That is the mistake that Joseph made. That is the mistake that Joseph made. Joseph made a mistake of telling his brothers his dream. And because he told them his dream, they were now conspiring to kill him because they wanted to terminate the dream. I'm not saying don't tell your brothers, don't tell your sisters your plans, but I'm just saying beware. Some of them may be conspiring against you. Some of them may be plotting against you. Joseph trusted his brothers. He never thought they could do such a thing to him. He is going to them with the trust of a brother. I'm going to meet my brothers. Imagine, aitovatsvaga achivashaya. Ndobva atosangana nomwe murume akabvunza, I'm looking for my brothers. Zvikanzi go to Dothan. Ndokwatavaona vachienda. Meaning, even Avashaya, he couldn't just go back home. He wanted to meet his brothers. He wanted to see his brothers. He had the love of a brother. He wanted to meet his brothers. He had the love of a brother. He had the trust of a brother. But the same brothers that he trusted, the same brothers that he loved so much, are the same brothers who were conspiring against him. So zvakuda munhu anonamata kuti Mwari, give me eyes to see, give me ears to hear, that I can even hear what is being said behind my back, that I can even see what is being done behind closed doors. So the brothers are conspiring. Mweya wemadzikoma. Mweya wemadzikoma unoda kuparadza the dream that is inside of somebody. Mweya wemadzikoma unoda kufrustrate the dream that is in somebody, the vision that is in somebody. Maybe it unoda kufrustrate even the hopes that you have for your future marriage, to frustrate the hopes that you have for your future career. Because Joseph's dream was a revelation to him of his destiny, of his future, of his calling. And that same revelation is what they wanted to frustrate. So there are brothers and sisters who are there to frustrate your destiny, who are there to frustrate your vision, so that you will not get where you are supposed to be. They want to stagnate you. They want to suppress you. They want to frustrate you. They want to terminate you. Let us kill him, and we shall see what shall become of his dreams. Let us kill him and throw him into a pit, and we shall see what shall become of his dreams. I want to tell you this. There are people right now who are saying we want to see. There are people right now who are saying, we want to see what will become of your marriage. We want to see what will become of your business. We want to see what will become of your career. We want to see what will become of your plans. We want to see what will become of your future aspirations. There are some people who are seated and they are watching you. They are watching every step that you make. They are watching you and they want to see. And they are doing everything that they can to frustrate you, to stagnate you, to ground you, so that you cannot progress, so that you cannot get there. Each and every step that you make, they try to frustrate you. Ndosaka kwine ma cousins ekuti ukavaudza kuva introduce kuti this is my boyfriend. The next thing, next week, your boss is no longer talking to you. Why? Because they exchanged the numbers. And that cousin is now communicating with your boss, telling him everything that he would not want to hear about you. Telling him even lies just to frustrate your relationship. I don't know if I'm talking to somebody. I don't know if I'm talking to somebody. There are some people right here who went through divorce, not because their husbands didn't love them, but because there is a brother or a sister who said, I want to see what will become of her. I want to see what will become of your marriage. And they started to conspire and to plot against your marriage. And they wanted to make sure that you are divorced, you get out of that marriage. Right now, there are some people who are in frustrated marriages, who are in bitter marriages, not because your husband doesn't love you, but there is some information that he is hearing about you, which is not even true. I don't know who I'm talking to. I don't know who I am talking to. I don't know who I'm talking to. But I just want you to know. I just want you to know that household wicked enemies are there. And they are there to frustrate. They are there to frustrate. Mweya wemadzikoma uriko. Mweya wemadzikoma, mweya wekuuraya, mweya wekuparadza. Let's read First Samuel chapter 17. First Samuel chapter 17. First Samuel chapter 17. First Samuel chapter 17. First Samuel chapter 17, verse 28. First Samuel chapter 17, verse 28. Now Eliab, his oldest brother, heard when he spoke to the men, and Eliab's anger was aroused against David. And he said, why did you come down here? And with whom have you left those few sheep in the wilderness? I know your pride and the insolence of your heart, for you have come down to see the battle. David is at this place at such a time because God had a plan in the future for his destiny. David was at this place by divine appointment, and whatever he was doing was by divine appointment. But now, the brother is asking, why are you here? I know you. I know the reason why you are here. Why did you leave those few sheep? Whom did you leave those few sheep with? I know your pride. Mina ndikuudze. Paunotanga kuvaudza kuti ndiri kuda kutenga mota. Paunotanga kuvaudza kuti ndiri kuda kutenga stand. Paunotanga kuvaudza kuti ndiri kuda kutanga business. They are going to see it as pride. I want you to listen to what David's brother said. I want you to listen to what David's brother said. Verse 28. Now Eliab, his oldest brother, heard when he spoke to the men, and Eliab's anger was aroused against David. And he said, why did you come down here? And with whom have you left those few sheep in the wilderness? I know your pride and the insolence of your heart, for you have come down to see the battle. I said David was at this place by divine appointment. God wanted him to do something that would elevate him to the next level, that would prepare him for the next level, because David is soon to be anointed the king of Israel. He had to prove that he can fight and defend his own people, just like he used to fight and defend the sheep in the wilderness. So in this case, he was supposed to fight and defeat Goliath. But now, when he is in the process of accomplishing the purpose of God, of him being at this place at this particular time, the brother is seeing it as pride. So I'm saying, whatever you are going to be doing, there are some people who are going to look at it as pride. There are some people who are going to look at it as pride. Yet it's not pride. Yet you are at that particular place at that particular time for a certain assignment, which is not your own assignment, but a divine assignment. This was a divine assignment for David. I want you to take note of this. The brother is saying, I was born, ndakazvarwa before you. Ndakauya ku battlefield before you. How can you just come and think you can defeat Goliath when we have been here in the battlefield for so many days and for so many years, and this Goliath has not been defeated? So, Jandru kusamotara ndeshekuti mweya wemadzikoma, mweya unoti ndini takatanga, tisu takatanga kuzvarwa before you, so auzive kudarika mazivira atinoita isusu. Tisu takatanga kupinda mu business iri before you, so you cannot know much about this business. You cannot know more than us about this business. Tisu takatanga kupinda mu marriage mainini, amuna zvamunotiudza nezve marriage zvatisingazive. Tisu takatanga kupinda mu relationships mainini, amuna zvamunotiudza nezve ma relationships zvatisingazive. I want to tell you this. During my high school days, ndakatanga kubva form 1 kusvika form 4 ndichivenga subject rinonzi maths. Not because I was not capable, but because there is this thing that was instilled in me by those who were before me. Vakandiudza kuti maths dzakaoma, maths hadzipasike, and I believed it. So I'm saying mweya wemadzikoma ndo zvaunoita. Mweya wemadzikoma unokudza kuti mainini dhimoni remunomumusha rekusarorwa mumborirwisi mukarigona imimi. Mainini mamarriages edu munomumusha atapire, entai zvenyu munororwa, but you are not going to enjoy that marriage. Mweya wemadzikoma unokudza kuti mainini varume vese imbwa. Don't ever trust a man. Right now we have people who are not enjoying their marriages, who cannot even trust their own husbands, not because their husband is not trustworthy, but because akapinta mu marriage audzwa kuti never trust a man. Varume vese imbwa. Zvakuti iye achipinda mu marriage, even murume wake asina umbwa mahari, akapinta azviudzwa kuti imbwa. Ndakaudzwa na sisi vangu, ndakaudzwa na tete vangu kuti varume vese imbwa. Tine vanhu vakaregedza even kutanga mabusiness avaida kutanga. Why? Because there is somebody akamboritry business iroro akakundikana akawadza kuti amainini munonyura ndakatombozvizama ndakatadza. But iye kuti azvibvunze kuti kutadza kwavo kwavakaita business vairirana sei, haana kuda kuzvibvunza. Kuti azvibvunze kuti kukundikana kwavakaita mubusiness vairirana according to godly principles here, haana kumbozvibvunza. Kuti azvibvunze kuti kutadza kwavo kwavakaita business chegumi vaibvisawo here chebusiness ravo, haana kumbozvibvunza. But akangoudzwa kuti iri business mainini munonyura ndobva atoregedza. Tine vanhu vari pano who are not enjoying even my relationships avo. Why? Because vane zvavakaudzwa about relationships. Mweya wemadzikoma, mweya wevanhu vakatanga. So Eliabari kuti bamnini tisu tatanga kuuya kuno kubattlefield. Murume uyu anonzi Goliath ari kutaura tinomuziva. Kana akataura Israel yose inotiza. Saka hamugone kumurwisa mukamukunda. Une zvinhu right now zvausiri kuenjoya in your life because pane mweya wemadzikoma wakakuudza kuti hazvienjoyeke. Pane mweya wemadzikoma wakakuudza kuti hazviitike. Pane mweya wemadzikoma wakakuudza kuti hazviachivhike zvamuri kuda kuachivha. Sei wakaregedza kunamatira mweya weBP uri kuteera ropa kudzinza rekwenyu because wakaudzwa nzi amainini kubvira kunana ambuya vese vaifa neBP iri hamumbozvigona mainini. Ndiri kutaura nemweya wemadzikoma. I'm talking about the spirit of brothers. I'm talking about the spirit of those who started some things before us, of those who failed in some things before us. And they believed that everybody who is going to try it is going to fail. So if you are not careful, you are going to live your life, you are going to live in your marriage, you are going to run your business according to somebody's books, according to somebody's beliefs, according to somebody's standards. Why? Because vakakutangira. Why? Because they know. Amainini takabvaneko marriage haina kids. Kune munhu right now ari kutotya even kupinda marriage because akaunzwa nzi marriage haina kids. Nekuda kwemunhu akatadza kuita zvinoita kuti aenjoy marriage. Ari kuudza everybody else kuti marriage haina kids. Am I talking to somebody? Am I talking to somebody? David haugone kurwa naye Goliath we. We have been here for 40 days. Achisimuka achitaura zvaanoda Israel ichitiza. Who are you? You fight against this Goliath and I'm going to defeat him. David haana kuteerera. David haana kuvharwa. You know, pane vanhu vakuita kunge vari kurarama vakaiswa mablinkers. Ekuti zvavakaudzwa izvozvo ndizvozvo. Nekuti akaudzwa kunzi murume haatrustike. Nekuti akaudzwa kunzi varume vese imbwa. Even murume wake akamufonera akati ndiri kubasa ndaita overtime ndichauya kumba kana kuma10. Murume achipinda mumba anenge ari shudhu muromo uri mumuno. Why? Because murume haatrustike. Saka anga asiko kubasa. Anga asiri kubasa chete pane kwaanga ari. And you fail to enjoy your marriage because you are putting on the blinkers of somebody who told you kuti murume haatrustike. Am I talking to somebody? Am I talking to somebody here? So I want you to remove those blinkers. David akati inini handiiswe blinkers. Inini I'm going to fight against this Goliath and I'm going to defeat him. So I want somebody who is going to be like David. Arikuti Eliab, Taura hako, Eliab try to discourage me, but I'm not going to be discouraged. I am going to fight and I'm going to defeat this Goliath. Do I have someone who is like David here? Do I have somebody who is like David, who is saying, God, deliver me from this, from the hand of my brother, deliver me from the hand of my sister? Do I have somebody? Do I have somebody? So I want us to make a prayer. I want us to make the prayer that Jacob made. Akati, Lord, deliver me. Pane vanhu vari kutoda deliverance from what they were taught, from what they were made to believe about particular things, about a particular business, about a particular cause, about a particular area of their lives. There are some people who really need deliverance. There are some people who need deliverance from the information that they have. Unoda kutosunungurwa kubva kune zvawakaudzwa about marriage. Unoda kutosunungurwa kubva pane zvawakaudzwa about varume. Unoda kusunungurwa kubva pane zvawakaudzwa about relationships. Unoda kusunungurwa kubva pane zvawakaudzwa about the course that you want to do. Mainini MPC haitike. MPC, Maths, Physics and Chemistry. Musazvinyepera mainini. Pane vakazvizama vakafoira. There are some people who need deliverance. Not deliverance kubva kuma demoni, but deliverance kubva kuma shoko avakafidwa nawo, words of discouragement. Words that frustrated them, words that scared them. So tonight I want you to pray and say, God, deliver me from the hands of my brothers. Deliver me from the hands of my sisters. Whatever frustrating plans, whatever conspiracies, whatever plots they are making against me, Lord, deliver me. Deliver me, deliver me, deliver me. And our God is faithful and he will deliver you. Just like he delivered Jacob, just like he delivered Joseph, just like he delivered David, he is going to deliver you. He is faithful, and the Bible says he is the same God yesterday, today, and forever. So he doesn't change. If he doesn't change, what he did for David, what he did for Joseph, what he did for Jacob, he can still do for you. He can still do for you. Do I have a David? Do I have a David who is saying, Evangelist, you have spoken to me. Evangelist, Jamataura ndini chaye chaye. But do I have a David who is saying, because of this teaching, because of this message, I am delivered. I am delivered from those fears. I'm delivered from the hands of my brothers. I'm delivered from the hands of my sisters. Do I have a David? Do I have a David? So that is the teaching. That is the teaching that I had. That is the teaching that I had for you. Deliver me from my brothers. Deliver me from my sisters. Do I have somebody who is saying, Evangelist Mataura Neni? If you have got any comments for this teaching, just type them in comments before we close. Just type them in comments before we close. If you have got any comments, for the teaching, just type them in comments. Chingoti Mwari, deliver me. Deliver me from those who tried this business before me and they are discouraging me and they are trying to frustrate me. Deliver me from those who have been in marriage before me and they are trying to discourage and frustrate me. Deliver me, oh God. And like I said, some of you are not praying against the battles are not against you, but the battles are against maybe your father and your mother, or your grandfather and your grandmother. So you need to pray, you need to pray, you need to pray and say, every conspiracy against my father, from his brothers, from his sisters, every conspiracy against my mother, from his sisters and from his brothers, every evil plot against my parents that is now affecting me, deliver me, oh God. Some of you need deliverance from the conspiracies and the plots, not of your brothers and your sisters, but of your father's brothers, of your father, of your mother's sisters, of your mother's brothers. So I want you to pray, because some of these plots and these conspiracies, they are not against you, but they are to frustrate your parents. So you need to start from there. You need to start from there. Some of you are going to fight first your father and your mother's battles. Then you begin to fight also your own battles. Kutadza kuroorwa kwako, it may not be your battle because you have done anything wrong, but kuna bamukuru vari kuti ndoda kurwadzisa baba vake saka harorwe. Kutadza kuwana basa kwako kunogona kunge kuina bamunini vari kuti ndoda kurwadzisa mai vake saka harorwe. So I'm saying, I want you to pray and say, every conspiracy and plot against my father and mother that is now affecting me, Father, deliver me. Thank you, wonderful people. Thank you for joining me for this teaching. God bless you. Stay blessed, stay blessed. Let's meet again, maybe tomorrow. My spiritual father said he's going to have powerful prayers tomorrow from 9 p.m. He's going to be talking about unlocking destinies. Those who want to tune in, Apostle Desmond Gracefold, you will be live tomorrow from 9. So those who want to, who will be free, tune in, join in. They are going to be powerful prayers. So if those prayers are going to belong, we will not have our midnight cry, but vakakurumidza kupedza, we will have our midnight cry. Thank you very much, good people. I love you so much, but God loves you more. Pray that the Lord delivers you from the hand of your brother, the hand of your sisters, the hand of your father's brothers, the hand of your mother's sisters, mother's brothers, father's sisters. Vamwe venyu kunana tete cheo vari kuti hazviite, vake vana ndo vanoroorwa isitakatadza kuroorwa sei, you know. So I want you to pray. I want you to take these prayers seriously. I want you to take these prayers seriously. David kana ari kunzi naEliab haugone kumurwisa Goliath because isusu tanga tiri kuno uku kufield for 40 days. Kuna tetewo vari kuti imi munogoda kuroorwa sei, isusu tatowo nema 50 years hatina kumboroorwa, imimi ndimoda kuzozvigona sei. So I'm saying you need deliverance, not only from your brothers and sisters, from your mother's sisters, from your father's sisters, from your father's brothers, from your mother's brothers. You need deliverance. You need deliverance. Pray that God deliver me, deliver me, deliver me. If you are not going to do that, Abel akafa nemweya wemadzikoma. Abel akafa nemweya wemadzikoma. Dei Abel anga agona kunamata akapiwa revelation naMwari, paakanzi naKaini hande kumunda angadei akaramba. Because angadei akaziva kuti munhu uyu ari kundidaidza kumunda kuti anondiuraya. But akangoti he is my brother, angandiitei, and he was slayed. So if you are not going to pray, some of these brothers, some of these sisters, they want to terminate your life, physical life chaiyo. Kuna ari kutoronga kuti acha ndoda kumuraya neaccident, anofa chete nekamota kaakatenga ikako. So you need to pray. You need to pray, because the ultimate objection, the ultimate goal of these brothers, these sisters, sometimes it's physical death, chayo. Physical death, like Abel. So I want you to pray. I want you to pray. Jacob akanzwisisa kuti kune mweya wemadzikoma unogona kutondiuraya, unogona kuuraya vana vangu, unogona kuuraya vakadzi vangu. Saka, I need to pray. I need to pray that God deliver me from the hand of my brother. Ari brother kudaro, but God deliver me from his hand. So you need to pray. Thank you very much. I love you all. Have a wonderful night.